And welcome. David Levin here, Raise Your Inner Game today. This is Tuesday, so we're talking sports and sports parenting. And this week, I want to talk about training technology and specifically about AI and how it will change mental performance training. And of course, I have to talk about this because everyone is talking about it now. I swear every podcast I listen to has already had at least one episode on AI and ChatGPT and how they're going to change everything. And I'm actually fascinated by it. I'm happy to hear people talk about it. I agree it's going to change a lot of things profoundly and probably quicker than anyone thought. If I were really doing this episode right, I would have had ChatGPT write it and maybe have the script generated in my voice. But that's too much of a cliche at this point, and I don't really know how to do either of those things. So I'm going to stay old school for this one. And that's actually my answer to the question too. Old school. Will AI change mental performance training? And the answer is no. I really don't see how it will, at least not for a very long time. Now, it could change how people like me create their content. In fact, it almost certainly will. I was just listening to a podcast yesterday, and pretty soon I will be able to type up a script and have it generate a voice that really does sound like me. And later, even potentially create video that looks like me. That's sort of creepy and crazy. I don't think I want to do that, but you never know, right? I guess it's possible. But that has nothing to do with the underlying content, right? That's just production. Lots of people will use these new tools to create audios and videos and images. I'm sure about that. But that doesn't make them any more likely to have helpful original material, right? That's just a different question. But also, in my work, with everything we do in the Sports Academy, it's way too personal and high touch for that. I sort of see the AI as be like having an assistant. I can imagine, an AI of some kind could monitor students as they work through the course, remind them to stay on track, answer certain kinds of questions, remind them of upcoming meetings. But at some point, I will still need to read their answers to the exercises and see if there's something we need to clarify and think about how best to do that. It's very hard to imagine an algorithm doing that. And then to manage the conversations when we get on the video call, to observe them, to get a feel for their energy, what's going on for them, to know what kinds of questions to ask, to listen and know the next questions to ask, to know how to encourage and inspire them. Again, I just don't see how anything but a person who can be present, know how to read people, connect with them, and of course really know the underlying material, how something could ever do that. Basically, the level of presence and knowledge and creativity required, not to, lift myself up. It's just the nature of the work, but it's intensely and uniquely human, and I'm confident it'll stay that way for a long time. Maybe at some point, years down the road, a system like that, artificial intelligence, could do that kind of work. But if we do get to that point, there'll be pretty much nothing the bots can't do better than people, and we'll have much bigger problems than its effect on mental performance training. In the meantime, if you're looking for a career that's AI-proof, consider becoming a certified Sports Academy coach or workshop leader. Seriously, though, there are a lot of jobs like that. Coaches, teachers, counselors, therapists, doctors, nurses, all kinds of jobs require that sort of human presence and connection. And my guess is they're going to be plenty secure for a good long time. So that is my obligatory take on AI. Will it change mental performance training? And the answer is no. I don't see that happening anytime soon. All right. If you have teenagers in sports and you want to help them boost their mental game, check out our Mental Game Starter Kit. It's a great set of resources to help you get started boosting their mental game, especially the assessment. We offer our assessment there. It's such a great tool to get them, see what's going on, get them interested in doing the work. It's fantastic. So just go to raiseyourinnergame.com, scroll to the bottom. You can learn about it and register there. It's all free, of course. We also offer private and group coaching. You can learn about that at the site. If you like what you heard on today's show, please tell your friends, really tell them, and rate and review us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to pods. Every review helps more people find the show and get the mental game boost they need. If you'd like to support the show so we can keep things ad-free, please click the Buy Me a Coffee link below, and thank you for that. If you're listening to the audio podcast and you like video, we post all our episodes on YouTube as well. There's a link to that in the show notes. And finally, we'll close with Steve Prefontaine and his quote from the end of the Raise Your Inner Game book: "To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice your gift." Don't sacrifice your gift, folks. That's what we're doing. We're working to be our best and help our kids be their best both on and off the field. So keep up the good work, and we'll see you next time.